Cheer! It's your boy Fist in his house, bringing another great edition of Homefront from the box, because you know it's hot. And damn, have I been busy. Busy. Get out of my face. Busy. And I would like to say this. I know I talked to you guys in the past about working with a couple developers. I'm working with one developer. We're going to be working on a fighting game for the dashboard, arcade downloadable game for the dashboard. But first, we are working on a first-person shooter game. That is going to be awesome because it's all the favorite games that I liked in the past, and I'm gonna take certain controls from this game, certain gameplay for this game. It's gonna be super sick, and I am so excited. The fighting game's gonna be super dope. I'm doing 3 videos today, 3 videos tomorrow. If you guys have questions, leave them below. I'll be talking about all that. Oh, and there's so many interesting things that I want to cover. I listened to the PKA or whatever it is, that podcast that all those guys were in Thursday. And I found it quite intriguing. I learned a lot from it. And I don't know if I want to speak too much on it, but the one thing that I caught a couple things on there and, that are interesting to me. And I know I haven't done a podcast in 2 weeks, but I think there's so much to talk about. Not only, the YouTube situation, gaming in general, all the games that are coming out, the games that we're playing, Mortal Kombat, Homefront, Dragon Age 2, and all this hate coming down from developers, canceling people's accounts for 72 hours. Listen, it took me 52 hours to play that game, and I posted gameplay. I just took it all down. It was a big waste of money even buying that game, so I will never buy a single player game again. And I just got so much on my mind, and I'm just super excited. I'm meeting with having a meeting with one of the biggest corporations in the state of Michigan that is going to be directly impacting YouTube with me. So I'm doing that. I mean, there's going to be so much change that's going to be happening with me and this channel, and it's going to benefit the community, benefit the gamers. It's going to be huge. So all I can say is everybody, I try to tell people in the past, if you don't like what somebody's doing, instead of bitching about it, just go out and make a difference and do it yourself. And that's why that's why I did the videos that I did as a gamer. I always, never liked the guys that were making the videos before me. So, hey, I went and did my own thing. I did my own gamings, and, people that like them, the people that don't, whatever. So, I'm feeling the same way about YouTube, and I'm feeling the same way about gaming. I'm taking it to the next level. I don't like the way games are being made, so I'm listen, I need to hook up with some developers. I've done that. I don't like the way things are going on YouTube. Hooking up with meeting with the owner of one of the biggest corporations in Michigan. I'm super excited about that. This will be the first time I wore a tie and suit in a long time. And that thing goes away. It's going to go, wow. I mean, there's going to be some epic shit that's going to just explode on YouTube. I mean, basically, everything's going to change forever. That's all I can say on that situation. And so, I'm doing those 2 things, whichever pops off. I mean, my whole love is for gaming, and it'll always be for gaming. And I think that, what I love the most is first-person shooters and fighting games. And I love the way Mortal Kombat is looking, but I think a lot is missing from first-person shooters. A lot of things are listen, I don't like certain things about a game, so, working on my first game with the developer, I'm sure that we're gonna miss things. I'm I could have did this, could have that different, but it's still gonna be great because, I mean, the guy has the resources and the people behind him to keep making first-person shooters. So I'll be directly have my hand in shaping this game, and it's gonna be wonderful. I'm excited. And the fighting game, it's going to be hilarious that we're making for the dashboard. We talked about it. So all those things aside, you know, you tell me what you guys want to see. Do you want to see some more Black Ops videos, some Homefront videos? I've been loving this multiplayer. Even though I can't use my Fisticuffs account, you probably see my name on Thunder Turo's video. You know, I didn't know we were in the same game together. I didn't know that was his name, Rolling Thunder, or whatever his name. I think it's Thunder from Above. And I was in the game with it with my new account. So I've been kind of behind because I've been in these, you know, meeting with people this week. So I haven't been able to make videos. I've been doing a lot of, you know, meet and greets and stuff like that. So there's just incredible information that's going to be happening. You know, I'm just like, with all the negativity to aside, you know, it's like it's time to get it on and do it in a positive way. So, and you know, instead of like sitting here bashing on people, fuck it. You want something done and you don't like the way stuff is in the community, like I said previously, instead of like bitching about it, make a change yourself. You know, if you don't like the way Street Fighter is or Mortal Kombat is, go out and make your own game. If you don't like it, it's just too bad. Just deal with it, do it on your own, and that's the way I look at it. Now, as far as this Homefront game goes, you know, I heard after the first couple of days they cracked the price down to $40 or less. So my suggestion to you is go out and get this game. It's the weekend. It's a great multiplayer game. If you guys want to see some Black Ops videos, I'll do them. You know, it's not a big deal. I mean, I like the game okay, but Mortal Kombat comes out April 19th. I'll be rolling with that. I don't really know if I want to do Crisis 2 for the Xbox. Is that what it is? Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think I should play that game for like a couple days or a couple weeks? Just tell me. I mean, I can play it. It's not a big deal, but I'm really having the fun factor with this game is here. You know, I mean, with all the quirks in it and the dislikes, if you guys love to have fun, you have to remember that Homefront is on a dedicated server. So everybody's on the same level playing field. When you shoot somebody, they die. And that is the fun in it. You know, it's like you get rewarded for your actions, unlike playing, you know, serving off of somebody else's Xbox and you shoot somebody and their fucking host advantage or dishost advantage. However, how they have it mechanized, it sucks. So my suggestion to you is, you know, listen, if you're looking for the fun factor and having fun and everybody's starting on the same level, I mean, this is a completely whole new different system. There's different, you know, you get 5 points for your perks. You know, you can have 5 number 1s, you can have 2 number 2s and a number 1. You know, you can mix and match special. There's categories. There's certain way you could twerk things. You can have an EPM grenade launcher and shoot it at helicopters in the air and knock them out. I mean, there's so many smart ways to play this game. You know, it might play a little different than what you're used to in the graphic wise, but you gotta understand we're on a bigger map base, and you got a lot more players. So that's even a huge factor to having fun. I mean, it's not like you're playing 6v6 on a huge map and you can't find nobody. No, it's like 12 versus 12. It's like big team deathmatch. It's something you always wanted to see. And there's different like scope setups here. I'm using the ACR with a blue dot. And there's different optics for the weapons, which is great. What is a great advantage for claw players is there's no tactical layout here. So if you're a claw player, you could drop shot people, and you got a huge advantage over people who don't use the claw, and that's like 90% of the community. So I have a huge advantage in this game because I use the claw, so I can drop shot, jump, drop shot, knife. It's set up perfect for me. It's just like using default in the like right there. You see, like I jumped in the air and drop shot and got out of that. You wouldn't be able to do that with a regular setup, only using the claw setup, like which I use. And you can always go back and Google search, not Google search that, but YouTube search fisticuffs with the claw, and I'll show you what that means if you don't know what that is. But that's a huge fun factor for me. But like I said, you can put on different camos, different setups. The game's really fun. The single player is garbage. I mean, if you like single player, I suggest don't buy it. It's not gonna be. I mean, DSP, he played through the whole thing like in 6 videos. It was pretty bad. But overall, the fun factor online this weekend is going to be super dope. So you should be there. And so I'm excited. There's going to be a lot going on. And I think I'm going to have a lot to talk about in the podcast. I don't know how much I want to give away because, you know, they're personal ideas that I have that, you know, I just don't want to give away until I actually do them. But I'm sure after I do them, you know, people are gonna just jump on that bandwagon, ride it all the way in, because I would too. So I'm gonna cover you know, my thoughts on this whole situation on YouTube and some of the other things, but I'm gonna leave that for Sunday at 8 p.m. It's gonna be me and NASA. Sunday at 8 p.m. It'll be at Fisticuffs F2STDACUFFS Justin TV. I'll leave the link below in the description, and plus I'll be leaving a link for everything else when time comes. Until next time, it's your boy Fist. Peace. I'll see you this weekend.